Welcome to another episode of Beyond Cheers of Detective Gomez Files. I'm your host, Detective Gomez, and thank you all for being with us today. A couple of weeks ago, we had Miss Anna that was on our podcast, and she discussed what it was like to date in 2025. And also, we've got her back today. And today, she's going to tell us about what it's like to date a Latina in 2025. I don't think much has changed in the last decade, but it's something that you should know if you decide that you want to date outside your race or maybe that outside your culture. Something you should know because it's not just dating a pretty face. You got to know all about that person, culture, family, and those type of things. Anna, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Very, very good. Thanks for coming back. We really appreciate that inside information you gave us last time about dating in 2025. But what's it like people see Latinas, they see Sofia Varaga, they see, Jessica Alba, they see, what's the other one that was on Sports Illustrated just recently? I forgot what her name was. Uh, just different Latinas, and they go, "Oh man, I want to date. I want a Latina." I'm like, "Do you really want a Latina?" Yeah, let's find out. So, give us three pros and cons um, about dating a Latina that people should know about. How about the,
Well, first of all, when you think of a Latina woman, you should always think that you're going to be in for um, the best roller coaster ride of your life that you never
okay,
want to get off of.
okay,
Um, so I didn't really have too many bad things to say about dating a Latina, so I had to
hmm
call a couple people and ask what they thought was wrong. The number one thing that I think that's wrong with us is that we are jealous.
hmm
Um, don't disrespect us. Don't look at another woman when you're with us. Um, don't like other women's pictures
okay.
because we are super jealous.
Super jealous. So that's one. It's a con. Super jealous. And Latino women are very, very, very good investigators because they'll say, okay, why'd you like that girl's picture, a year ago? And they're like, okay, well, I know who she is. I know where she lives. I know who she works with. I know she's married or whatever. You know what I mean? They get right into it. They stalk that person.
Oh,
And is that
yeah.
true, Anna? Does that
Oh,
really
we're
happen?
we're watching you, okay? And so if someone you even like somebody's picture from, 5 years ago, we'll go on her social media and we'll go look to see if y'all have any kind of likes, if y'all like each other's pictures, if there's anything there. We are the best investigators ever. So don't even try because we will find out.
Okay. All right. How about number two? Give me a second one that's some a con that guys should be wary about.
Um, so we can get a little bit physical. And that being like, you make us mad, we might throw a shoe at you.
Okay. Or anything close, possibly anything close.
Anything we could grab our hands on, we're gonna throw it at you.
Okay.
But
And
but just don't make us mad, and we won't throw it at you. It's I
that
have heard that guys have said like out of they'll be like, okay, well, I've been with other women and like other races, and they're not as you know
physical.
throwing stuff.
No, no. When I worked on cheaters, we lots of our some of our clients were Latinos, and the Latino women would just start swinging at the other girl. And I go, "What are you doing? I don't care if she was my man. I know, but he was the one lying to. Who cares? She needs to learn her lesson." And I'm like, "Okay, sure, whatever." So
Yes,
I see that part being physical. Yes.
yes, we will fight. Women,
Mhm.
men, you name it, we'll fight.
Okay. What else? You got any other cons there?
Um, I guess also like when you're dating us, you're not just dating us, you're dating our whole family.
Okay.
So be prepared to be interrogated by the whole family and be it's not just accepting, her kids, it's accepting her tias, her theos and everybody, like everybody has to get to know you. And so it can be a little bit intimidating because you're not just dating her, you're dating the whole family.
The whole family, the whole. I guess be wary when they go, "Hey, by the way, we're having a cookout this weekend. I'd like for you to come over and meet my uncles and aunts." You're like, "Huh? What? What? No, I'm scared."
Yeah, that's where the interrogation begins, is through your family. They'll be like, okay, did you see what he was wearing? What does he do? Blah blah blah. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Um, What about the let's get some pros. Let's just talk about some good stuff.
Yeah,
What's
there's a
some
lot
pros?
of good stuff. Okay, it's a
Okay.
bunch of good stuff.
Okay.
Um,
Let's talk about this.
so when I was asking some of my friends like what they thought, they were like, "We like to cook, we like to clean." I'm like, "Okay, we're not maids, but that
Mhm.
is stuff that we were raised to kind of do. So we do like to kind of keep a tidy house.
Okay.
We will cook for you. We love to homemade cook everything. So we're really good in the kitchen and keeping it up a house.
Okay. Very
Yeah,
nice. I think that's a
yeah.
good thing to have because us guys can be a little sloppy sometimes. Just need a little help.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I feel like some like one thing we have such unique features too. We're like not basic.
Hmm.
We're super curvy. Somebody told me today that there's a difference between a torta and a gorda. Okay, so apparently torta is the new it thing right now. So if you're torta, it's kind of okay, but don't try to be a gorda.
Yeah, because that's a little bit bigger than a
That's a little bit
torta.
too curvy. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
yeah.
I'll get some more. How loving are Latinas? Are they really appreciation of their? Do they take care of their man? They're like, if we're not feeling good, do they take care of us?
Oh, we take care of our people like they are kings and queens. I mean, we baby the heck out of you.
Hmm.
We serve you like you're our master, which is like this crazy thing that we do. I feel like the number one thing with us is that we have show lots of acts of service.
Okay.
We always want to be, you know, rubbing your back, rubbing your feet, making sure you have something to drink. Do you need something when you're sick? We want to rub eggs all over you to make sure that you're feeling okay.
Okay.
So we will do anything to make sure, if you don't even feel good, we're going to make sure that you are taken care of in that kind of way.
Okay. What about affectionate? I mean, if we go out in public, do I need to hold your hand, or is it? Can we just walk, or do you kind of need that? Or is that
Oh,
something?
we want to cuddle all the time. We are super duper affectionate. When we love so hard. There is
Okay.
nobody else in the room whenever we're with the person that we love. We are loyal to even whenever we shouldn't be.
Okay.
Um, we just love super hard, and I
Okay.
think that's what some people call crazy, but I feel like it's just passionate. It's just passion.
Yeah, and I think that's a good thing because I think Latino women love hard. I mean, that's why if you upset them, it can be quite challenging because they love so hard. They don't want to be screwed around. They don't want their hearts broken, right?
No, no, we want to make you feel like because we are so loving and we are so passionate and we are so fire and spicy that we want you to feel like you're everything, because whenever we're with somebody, we give them our everything.
Okay.
And I feel that sometimes that might come off as being, a little bit, overbearing or crazy, but it's not. It's just that that's how we love. We were raised to love our family and the people that we love, in that kind of way. And so I don't think it's a bad thing. And I think once you get someone, a Latina, to fall for you, you will love your life because there's nothing that they won't do for you.
Okay. That's very, very nice to say. So, in do you have any more pros? Any others you want to mention?
Um, Basically that. I mean, we're just good all around. I feel like out of like we love. We're just such good lovers and friends, and I mean we will fight for you. We will do anything. We have your back at all times. There's nothing we won't do for you. So I feel like yes, there is some bad things, but there's mostly positive things about it.
Yeah, no, I've seen a couple of videos on TikTok and Instagram when the guy starts a fight, and that the Latina woman's going to jump in right behind him and start throwing punches too. So that's a good thing. You're not always by yourself. So, and let me ask you a question. So, somebody comes up to you right now and goes, "Hey, Ann, I'm thinking about dating this Latina. what are you going to tell them? Say, look, let me tell you this right now. You tell all your friends, this is what you need to look out. What's the main thing they need to look out for and be careful for?
Well, I would convince them that that's a great idea because um, it's hard to get us to the point to where we want to love you like that. But
Mm-hmm.
once you do, um, we will do anything for you. So if I were to give any advice to somebody who has never dated one, and be like, okay, if this is how you're going to be able to, is know that you will always be taken care of. Just treat her right. Um, we will do any and everything for you. Um, and you will have somebody who always has your back. Uh, just don't lie, don't cheat, don't disrespect us, and your life will be great. So
There you go. There you have it. Don't lie, don't cheat, and don't disrespect us, and you'll be okay. Or you might get a little the crazy part of the Latina come out, right?
yeah, you won't have any shoes thrown at you. You know, you will have a good, happy life. You'll be fed. The house will be clean. You'll be happy. You'll have a happy life.
Okay, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Anna, thank you so much, Anna, for giving us some pros and cons on dating a Latina. Because I think it's something for people to honestly know, because you got to know what you're getting into at the end of the day. All right. So, Anna, thank you so much for being part of the Beyond Cheaters today, the Detective Gomez Files. And we'll see you next time. We'll think of another topic. Okay.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank our sponsors. I want to thank Mr. Juan Hernandez. He's a personal injury attorney here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Contact him at 214-900-0000 or visit him at juanlaw.com if you've been involved in a car accident, 18-wheeler accident, or slip and fall. Also, we want to thank Miss Victoria Nuave. She's a divorce attorney here in Dallas, Texas. If you're going through a divorce, call the pros. You know, she's a professional. She knows what she's doing. Child custody, contact her today, 214-391-5555. And of course, you can always contact me, Detective Gomez, if you are thinking about somebody cheating on you. Background check, you met some guy, you want to know who he is, make sure he really is who he is, contact me. Visit me at detectivegomez.com or call me at 214-823-5600. All right, take care. We'll see you next time on Beyond Cheaters, the Detective Gomez Files.
This is Detective Gomez, everybody. He'll uncover everything that you're hiding. This is Detective Gomez, everybody. Watch out, he'll know if you're lying. This is Detective